Well, Preston North End have made the long journey to Carrow Road, the home of Norwich City and Delia Smith, and it really is a very, very important match for North End. Childers in the Preston North End side, and David Nugent, who really is looking to get amongst the goals this season. It's Norwich to get us underway, and we'll immediately play to the right-hand side. Norwich always look for an early goal here at Carrow Road, so North End really will have to be concentrating right from the opening whistle. Norwich in possession, midway inside the Norwich half. Played up forward out to the left-hand side. Nobody there, and Graham Alexander just gets that ball away into touch. It's a throw into Norwich. Carlo Nash, a lot of distance on this kick up towards the edge of the area. Breaks away. It's Whaley getting into the area. Nugent by the penalty spot. When Whaley went for glory on that one, he really did get hold of it. He seemed to have taken a knock in that skirmish, but he got away from the full-back and he tried to get the ball between the keeper and the near post, and the goalkeeper makes what really was a very, very good save. Norwich in possession, still 0-0. North End with some defending to do. Nice bit of play right across the face of goal. A chance there for Huckabee. Oh, just inches wide of the post. It really was an opportunity that we've seen Huckabee put away so many times. Norwich with the throw-in. Then attacking, trying to win the ball. Ricochets away out to the left-hand side. North End with plenty of players in the box. Norwich players just arriving. Played into the area. Oh, what a mix-up in the North End area. Well, it was Sean St. Ledger who tried to clear that ball away so it wouldn't get through to Earnshaw, and the ball just caught the outside of his right boot. Carlo Nash had no chance at all with that one, so Norwich lead 1-0. Preston North End trying to get back into this match. A nice little flick back, the ball played inside. Nash gathers it very well indeed and just bowls the ball away. Chance now for Sedgwick to run at the Norwich defence. Sedgwick crossing the halfway line, plays the ball into the area. Nugent, 3 players around him, 4 players now, make space, still Nugent on the edge of the area. That ball just seemed to take a little bit of ricochet and it took some of the sting out of it. Nugent absolutely furious with that, but just look at this, look how he creates the space just on the edge of the box, leaves the defender for dead, and then the ball just touches the defender on its way through and the keeper just gathers. North End trying to get back on level terms. Graham Alexander for Preston North End lifts the ball into the edge of the area. Adjimang just can't get on the end of that, and it's Norwich City breaking away. The ball cleared back, but Norwich still in possession. Dixon Atu coming forward. Plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Norwich looking for a second goal. The ball played inside. Earnshaw. Oh, what a finish! What a finish by Earnshaw. That really was a goal of quality. And he does his little samba in celebration. Norwich City leading by 2-0, and it really might be too much for North End. Norwich is just trying to run down the clock. Preston North End really just would like to get a goal from this one, but Graham Alexander comes in there, and that's a challenge. It could be rather expensive for the Preston North End skipper. Norwich players remonstrating with the referee, and what's he giving you? There's the red card for Graham Alexander. Well, when you have a look at this, it was more clumsy than malicious. Alexander just coming into picture, races across, and he just takes the legs of the defender. He really just wanted to get that ball upfield. So North End down to 10 men, trailing by 2-0. Ball lifted forward up towards the edge of the area, but Norwich should be able to clear this one away. Just cleared away. Doesn't find touch. But Norwich with this 2-goal cushion. The referee just has a look at his watch, and there it is. There's the full-time whistle. Norwich City have beaten Preston North End by 2-0. It really was a clumsy clearance that gave Norwich the first goal, but the second goal, absolute quality. You do have to sympathise with St Ledger. Preston North End boss just will now salute the travelling army of Preston North End supporters. Final score, Norwich City 2, Preston North End 0.
Well, Matt, frustrated was the word used on Saturday. It must be disappointed tonight. Yeah, very disappointed. You got to give Norwich credit. They had the majority of play, but to be honest, I think they only had one chance in the first half, and unfortunately, a poor own goal. It's unfortunate for Ledge, but an own goal nevertheless, and given the emphasis in the second half.
That goal from them never looked like coming really until the own goal came. They might have had possession, but they didn't have too many chances.
Yeah, that's right. We were fairly solid throughout the middle and back, and like you said, I don't think the goal was ever coming, but it's one of that's football. One of them deflected goals goes in and gives them the lift, and it's difficult to come back.